ignored all the signs. He ignored all the signs and he wouldn't listen. Again, he was stubborn. That's a big word there. He was very stubborn, obstinate, pig-headed. It's the lady, by the way, saying this, not me, okay? Because she's standing, because she knows him. So the way they come forward, this gentleman comes forward, he said, I've got a flea in my ear, and it's called her. And he's just pointing at her because she's a little whippersnapper. So she's smaller than him, but boy, she's got a bite.
I'm going to come to the middle here and to the gentleman with the check shirt. Hello. Hello, darling. What's your name?
John.
Hello, John. Hi. There's a father standing behind you from the spirit world. Would you understand this? Quite a strong gentleman. If it's not your dad, it has to be your grandfather. Didn't you know them?
No.
But
I knew my dad.
Pardon?
I knew my dad.
You knew your dad?
Yeah.
That's all right. He knows you as well, funnily enough. They're talking about you needing to maybe just do what you want to do a little bit more. They're trying to get ideas to come in. I don't know if you're retired yet, but I feel as if they're trying to fill your mind with lots of activities. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
I do want to do a stupid dance here, and all right, sweetheart, and do a Mooney. So he's making me feel there's two parts to he's making me feel there's two parts to his personality here, all right? He's got this real fun-loving side, and then he's got the side where he feels he let everybody down, all right? He doesn't care what he says to anybody. Does that make sense to you? All right, because I know his language could be choice at times. Can you understand the staffy type dog, sweetheart?
Absolutely, yeah.
Because he's got a staffy dog hair with him as well. All right, I know. Do you know what I want to do? I want a moon dance. I want to, yeah? Yeah, I'm not very good at it, but he's making me feel that's the type of thing he'd do.
He wasn't good at it.
He wasn't good. Perhaps if I had mine up here, mine would have been a bit better, eh? But okay, all right, sweetheart. Anyway, I know that he's making me, I don't know if he had spots around here. Yeah, but I want to pick them. Do you know what I'm saying? I want to pick them.
Yeah.
All right. And do you know what? I feel like I don't know if I've got impetigo or they've gone infected. But I feel like a little spot's turned into a big one, turned into a bigger one. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
All right. Anyway, he's making me feel. I want to bite my nails as well. Do you know? I don't care. No, I'm not going to do that. All right. Okay. Sweetheart, he needs you to know that he's fine.
Yeah.
And he knows that you know he is.
I do know,
yeah, because he's making you feel he has been forgiven. Does that make sense? Because this was a big thing for him. He needed to be forgiven.
Yeah.
All right, sweet. Did someone get a nipple pierced?
Yeah, my son, yeah.
He got the nipple pierced?
Yeah, my son, yeah.
Because we need to acknowledge the nipple piercing.
It's horrible.
I felt it, it hurt.
So did I.
It hurt.
Also around the situation that has been boiling up here on the earth plane.
Yeah.
Again, they're very much aware of this situation, and I feel Grandad is like getting his old tin hat out that he used to have, and I'm being given here, it's almost like batten down the hatches sometimes, as if there's fireworks been going off. Do you understand?
Yeah.
This gentleman, he wasn't much taller than myself. I feel here that he had a little bit of a paunch, and he was a bit proud of it as well. And he is holding his stomach here, and he's actually sucking it in at the moment, and I feel that this is something he would have done, and he would have loved to make people laugh. Now, as he also comes close here, I do feel as if I want to say that this gentleman did have a bit of a condition around with the skin area. I've got allergies around here with him, but I feel that this was not from early age. This came about as he got older. Around 60 years of marriage I'm being given here. And I feel also here the gentleman would have passed over not long before the lady I'm being given here, and I feel it was a very quick passing, and the lady's passing was also quite a gentle passing, I want to say. Do you understand?
Yes, yes.
They would sit there comfortably with just one glass each during the evening, all right? And I also feel here that they always had a drawer of things to give out to people. Is that right?
Yes, yes.
So if they had an unexpected visitor or a little one around, they always wanted to go to the drawer sometimes it's almost like I want to say you're allowed to choose what you wanted, is that correct?
Yes, yes.
And sometimes they would just say, I've got just the thing for you today, and would bring it out and give it to you.
But she's saying that the way that she's describing it is waves of things going on at the moment for you.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So she's saying that your trust is very good, and you're keeping going, and she's very, very proud of that. Okay? But it's also okay just to slow down a little bit. Okay?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Oh, yes.
And when she says a little bit, she means a little bit more. Alright? But she's saying not to just to finish it off, not to stop or anything else. Just to feel what it's like inside. If it doesn't feel right, slow down.
Okay.
If you want to do a bit more, fine. Back on. But to just listen to you, because you're very good at telling everybody else that situation. But for you, it's just like. Alright.
I mean, the things that she suffered from, I have got a pain in my head here. Okay, does that make sense to you? Whereby there's something that went on here. I don't feel that she had a stroke, but I do feel that she suffered from these headache or pressures.
Yeah, headaches is right, yeah.
She is concerned about you at the moment, just by the way that you've been, because you've been a little bit up and down.
Yeah.
So your temperament hasn't been quite as you would have liked it to have been.
That's right.
And you've been hiding it.
Yeah.
Okay? She wants you just to dig deep, take a nice big deep breath.
Yeah.
Take a nice big step forward, and just get on and do things.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
But that's with vigour as well, because she wants you to be uplifting.
Yeah.
And she said, don't think that she's demeaning why you feel like that, because you have got good cause.
Yeah.
But it's to actually overcome it so you have acceptance.
Yeah, I understand that, thank you.
Okay. And she's also quite giggly, I've got to say. She can
Yes.
crack a joke and then think it's hilarious, and actually it wasn't really that funny, but she is
Yes.
funny in that sense, because everyone
Yes.
would laugh anyway.
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
The lady sat in the purple dress right there. Okay, yes, you were just smiling, yep. This is who we got come through for you, okay? We have butterflies that are coming through that represents transformation and change, so therefore I've got to make some assumption that you're going through something of a changing time.
Yeah, everyone's always seen butterflies around me.
Yeah, so they're there. There's loads of them. It's like walking into one of these butterfly parks, actually, and it's kind of like there's so many around you. But within this, the energy that's stepped through, there's 4 that has presented itself. I see that a little bit like 4 directions. I mean, within my deck of cards, I have a card which represents direction. When it shows itself, it's one thing it wants to give, and I feel these butterflies are flying around because they actually want to give direction. There has been quite a lot of stress that's been around, that's been quite hard to deal with. You know,
Yes.
we can say that everyone in this room deals with stress maybe some point every day, but there's been a clustering of events around you that's been really hard to deal with.
Absolutely.
There is a key within the picture as well. And I was wondering, why is the key presented itself? Why is it here? But there's a particular house that someone is in that really is kind of done its purpose. It's done its job, and in some ways, it's kind of a little bit where it's like a stepping stone now. It could be because you've been torn or stressed and pulled apart in a way dealing with it that it has got a lot of stress and tension upon you.
Still going through that.
Yeah, so that fragileness could be just literally you and how you've been feeling. Even though you put on a brave face. You try to keep smiling, you put all the positives in, but in actual fact, you've been a little bit close to cracking yourself.
Yes.
Okay, so the message is, don't crack, keep going, keep on smiling, get through this year, and it will turn around. It's an empowering picture, as I said earlier, and that empowerment is there for you. It's for you to reconnect to yourself, which is a little bit has been lost. So it's finding you again and bringing that bit forward. On the strength of that, I'm going to say thank you very much, and God bless you.
Thank you so much.